That's turnovers. That's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our
UK Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, they played extremely well to get this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game where it might not continue. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they're on right now.
Yeah, and the longer the streak goes, the bigger the target on their back becomes. So especially now when they're facing a team as tough as this, that probably feels like it should be the one on the winning streak.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Green in at shooting guard. Taylor is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Buford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Matthews. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Hands it from downtown. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots, get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks again, Doris. So it's Utah now, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Utah with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Inside. Here's Matthews. Green with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Green. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the screen. Now Outlaw. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Outlaw's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, wide open look for Love. Offline with his 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
That's good. Love's got his first points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving kicks to Green. Here's Buford. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. The shot by Taylor, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. But the defenders have to make sure they tag.
That's good. Outlaws got a second bucket tonight.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's Green, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Burke. The Cavaliers making the shot. Shot from 12. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Irving passes to Green. No good on the three. Jazz trail by 3. Here is Outlaw. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's all evened up. Outlaw's got 7 points.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Let's
I
step back
up
for a
top.
second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season.
Kyrie Irving, number 1. And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
Green kicks to Monroe. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythms.
And that one's good. Burke.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Green up on top. Just coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Green. He's got 9. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. And Monroe kicks to Green. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Such a wide open look.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Welch. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Burks. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Augustine dishes to Love. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Passes to Fletcher. They set the pick. Now, here's Burks. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Outside, Green. He feeds it to Augustine. Back to Green. Trying to find Augustine. Gets it to him. To the inside.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Utah with the ball, following the score by Cleveland.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 5. Kicks it to Burks. Fletcher, he's guarded by Love. They grab their own miss. And here's Green outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
Durant beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. Talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the game...
And Webb, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
Yes, and the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Utah. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He ended up with 59 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the three-pointer by Utah.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
They can't guard
The Jazz making a switch here.
Spacing.
Utah with the ball.
Spacing.
It's a 10-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In third, the Cavaliers.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Gentlemen, really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The free throw drops for Buford. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 8. Burke the pass to Matthews. Green with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Irving kicks to Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Pass to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Green, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Outlaw, and he pulls in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Green. Matthews with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. Burke with it. Now Green defending. There's the pass to Outlaw. It's stolen by Green. Up the floor, here's Hansen, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Cleveland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First one falls for him. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Shoots from the line, and Utah again with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Burks can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 8. Green kicks to Love, and he banks in the layup. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. A moment now to see the numbers for Monroe. How his last 10 games have gone. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Taylor, lets it go from 14. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Jazz trail by 10. There's a screen. Tough call. He's guarded by Love. 5 to shoot. Here's Burks. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
There's the bucket. Good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Fletcher. The Cavaliers pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:02 left to play in the first half. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about a terrific game for Green. 25 points and 6 assists.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance,
Greg.
Greg.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's stolen by Green.
You got it.
To the
Get
middle.
The ball inside.
Augustine, no luck. Jazz trail by 12. Feeds it to Burks. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Just 5 on the clock. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Augustine from outside, and that's not going to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green, he's in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Buford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Taylor in at the small forward position. Matthews with the steal. Burke with it. And here is Outlaw. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Taylor dishes to Green. Down low. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Love. Here's Buford, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Jazz have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Deflects the pass. Now Outlaw. He's got 17, and he gets the bucket.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for Kevin Love.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
All right, fans. All right. Get out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers. Matthews into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Matthews has got 5 points so far. Here's Green. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Misses in close.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
That's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now, here's Burke. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And so it's Cleveland with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Greg, you know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
There's the dish to Outlaw. There's the screen. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Irving. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Jazz trail by 10. So here's Burks. Here's Burke, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And that one falls for Burke. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Burke hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Here's the floater.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Welch, he's guarded by Dudley. Dishes to Burke, just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Hansen, got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Dudley, no luck.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Augustine. Here's Bremer, got a hand on it. The drive by Monroe, and it's blocked. Here's Welch. The feed to Burke. Wide open look. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jazz trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That is good. Outlaws got 8 here in the quarter.
And now we can see them win it inside.
Yeah, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Monroe outside. Jumper off the screen. Nice jump shot. Good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Burke's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Utah with the ball. They trail by 6. Welch covered by Irving. Here's Welch. Cavaliers with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for Cleveland, Green in at 2 guard. Buford is out there with Taylor. Then there's Monroe. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And for the Jazz.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Green. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Jazz. Saramago covered by Monroe. Here's Welch. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Buford gets it to go in on the assist by Irving.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Jazz trail by 7.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Kevin Love's checked in for Monroe. Passes it to Fletcher. And he jams it with authority.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Fires from 14, and the shot no good, a bit short.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's Green, missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Matthews into the lane. Fletcher. Green with the block. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got 43 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
But they recover it. Cleveland leading by 7.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving passes to Green. To the paint. It's blocked. 4-on-3 break. Here's Welch. It's deflected.
You got it.
Taylor dishes to Green. Left side Irving. Here's Buford, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving kicks to Green. Here's Fletcher, finished off the break.
Boy, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Matthews.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
That's good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
All right, fans. I want everyone here to get out of their seats and make some noise for your jazz dancer.
Here's Irving.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Green, the pass to Irving. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. The 10-footer. And Green with the basket on the assist by Buford. 45 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Burke dishes to Outlaw. And stolen by Buford. And here's the fast break. Buford. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Irving.
Going against Irving has been a big issue for him. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
his court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. That one misses. Jazz trail by 10. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Matthews has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
Love kicks to Green. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Utah timeout.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
.146 left in the game. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
3 points, Phoenix. The Jazz with the turnover. Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
On defense, Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
Can't happen.
And Matthews kicks to Burke. Green with the block. They retain possession. Lock at 6. Matthews, no one around him. And it's Matthews again missing. Cleveland leading by 10. Outside, Green. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Green. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 3 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. That's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Matthews leading the charge. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster, but I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finishes.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.